Most agents in this city will tell you to write a sale contingent to protect yourself. Now, I think that is how you actually lose the house. Here's what actually happens. You find the one, you write the offer, you tell the seller it depends on selling your house first. And that seller looks at your offer next to two others that do not have that condition, and your offer goes in the trash. So you either overpay to make up for it, or you keep losing the houses. Now there's a better order, and it is not buy first, and it is not sell first and move twice. It's a third thing, and it costs almost nothing. I'm gonna walk you through the entire thing, the contingencies, the exact dates, and the financing start to finish. Quick thing so you know that you're in the actual right video. This is for the LA homeowner who already owns. You have equity, and that equity is your down payment on the next property that you purchased. You cannot carry both mortgages, and you cannot close on the new house until the old one closes. That is the squeeze, and that is the single most common situation that I deal with. And it is a real squeeze because right now the median home price in LA County was $850,000 flat from a year before, according to the California Association of Realtors. Statewide, there was about 3 months worth of inventory, and Freddie Mac had the 30-year fixed at 6.69% the first week of August. So translation, there is no pile of homes to choose from, and money is not cheap. Both of those things punish a weak offer. So here's what I actually believe, and plenty of people will disagree with me. The sale contingency is not protection. It is a discount that you pay the seller for the privilege of being unsure. And in a market with 3 months of inventory, a seller does not have to take your uncertainty. They will take a cleaner offer at the same price, or they will take yours and charge you for that risk. The fix is not to buy first and take on expensive debt. The fix is to sell first and then buy back the time that you just gave up. And you do that with the rent back. You close on your sale, you get your cash, and you stay in the house for a few more weeks until you close on the next one. Your own escrow becomes a bridge, and it costs a fraction of what an actual bridge loan costs. Let me show you how you set that up. Before you list, before you tour a single house, you need 3 numbers, not estimates, real ones. Number 1, what you actually walk away with. Not what Zillow says your house is worth, your sale price minus your loan payoff minus your closing costs. Let me use the real shape of a deal. Say you sell at $1.5 million. There are closing costs, commissions, escrow, title, transfer tax, and whatever credit the buyer negotiates. In the city of LA, the base transfer tax alone is $2.25 per 500 of a value, about 0.5%, and the county adds its own. And no, Measure ULA does not hit you at this price. As of July 1st this year, that one starts at $5.4 million. Number 2, what the new payment actually is. Say you buy at $1.65 million. You put $609,000 down and keep $40,000 in the bank for the move. That property tax line is the one that gets people, and in California, your taxes reset to what you paid, not what the last owner paid. If your current bill is low, your new one will not be. And if you are 55 or older, Proposition 19 may let you carry your old tax base to the new house up to 3 different times. You have to buy within 2 years of selling, and there is a formula when the new home costs more, and there is a form and a deadline. Now, I am not a tax advisor, so call your county assessor and your CPA before you plan around it. But if you are over 55 and nobody has mentioned Prop 19 to you, that is a problem. Number 3, cash to close on paper. You need a lender letter that says you are approved, not pre-qualified. Approved with the file underwritten and 1 condition left, which is your sale funding. That letter is the whole game, and it's what lets you write a strong offer later without sale contingency on it. Step 2, the 4 ways to do this. Now there are 4 ways to pull this off, and I'm going to rank them from worst to best for the LA move-up buyer. 4th place, write the sale contingency. In California, there's a form for this, and it's called the contingency for the sale of the buyer's property. Agents call it the COP. You typically get 17 days to get your own house into contract. Within day 2 of that, you hand the seller a copy of your contract and escrow info. And here is the part that the majority of people miss. The seller keeps marketing the house for backup offers. And if they get one and they notify you, you now have to remove that contingency. remove your loan contingency, and prove you can close without selling your house first. Now, if you can't do that, they send a notice to buyer to perform. You get 2 days and then they cancel and take the other offer. So the contingency that you thought was protecting you is the exact thing that gets you bumped. That is why it's number 4. Third place, buy first with borrowed money. Now this typically works, but a bridge loan usually runs 1 to 2% of origination plus a high rate while you hold it. On a $1.5 million house, 1.5% is about $17,000 before you pay a single day of interest. And there are also buy before you sell programs that front your equity so you can make a clean offer. Some charge a flat fee, some charge a percentage of your home's value, and 5% of $1.5 million is about $57,000. I am not against any of it. It solves a real problem. Just get the number in writing before you fall in love with the idea. Second place, sell first and then rent. Now this makes sense financially. You have cash, zero pressure, and you are the strongest buyer on the block. You also have to move twice. You pay for storage and sign an LA lease that will not let you out in 3 months. Some people should do this. Most people hate it. First place is to sell first with a rent back. You sell. You negotiate the right to stay in your house after closing. You get your money on the day your sale funds, and you use those weeks to close on the new place. Your buyer is essentially financing your move for you, and in a lot of deals, they will do it for free or close to it because it makes their offer more attractive to you. 21 days of rent back at your buyer's carrying costs might run $4,000 or $5,000. Now compare that to $17,000 in an origination on a bridge loan. That is the entire argument. Now let me give you the actual calendar. 30 days before you list, make sure you prep. Full lender approval, pre-listing inspection so nothing surprises you later. Repairs, paint, photos, staging, and if you want a HELOC as a backup, well, open it now while you still have a house that is not listed. Once your house hits the market, most lenders will not fund a new home equity line on it. That door closes. Open it early even if you never draw on it. Day 1, you list. And here is the part that separates this from every generic video on this specific topic. You start touring the same week, not after you're in escrow, the same week. You're not writing offers yet. You're learning your target market so that when your house does go into contract, you already know what a good buy looks like. And around 10 to 14 days, you are actually in contract. Now you negotiate 2 things at the same time. Price, obviously, and your rent back. Ask for 30 days. Take 21. Now, I will explain the 21 in just a minute. Around day 30, contingencies come off. Now the clock that matters starts, and it runs from the day your offer was accepted, not from the day that you listed. And in the California Purchase Agreement, the standard timeline gives the buyer 17 days after acceptance for inspections and appraisal and 21 days for their loan. So if you went into contract on day 12, you're looking at roughly day 29 and day 33. And here is the thing about California that people from other states get it wrong. Nothing removes itself. Your buyer has to sign a form to remove each contingency, and if they miss the date, it does not expire on its own. You have to send them a notice to perform, and they get 2 days. This is your green light. Once the buyer has removed their loan contingency and appraisal contingency, your sale is about as solid as it gets. That is the day you go write an offer on your next house, not before. And because your sale is essentially locked in and your lender has already underwritten for you, you write that offer sale without contingencies, which puts you right next to cash offers instead of at the bottom of the pile. And around day 42, your sale closes. Money hits your account. You're still living in the house on your rent back, and your new purchase is already in escrow, running on its own 17 and 21 day clock. Around day 60, you close on the new one and move once. One move, one set of movers, and no storage unit. The money side has its own order, and it matters just as much. First, the lender. Before the agents. Talk to a lender before you talk to any agent, including me. Your lender tells you what's possible. Everything else is built on top of that. Second, ask one specific question. Ask your lender this exact thing. If my current home is in escrow with contingencies removed, will you approve me without counting that mortgage against my debt to income? Some lenders will. Some lenders will not until it actually funds. That one answer defines your entire strategy. And if they will, the rent back plan works clean. And if they will not, you may need the bridge. Third, keep a backup you never use. The HELOC you open before listing is your parachute. If your buyer falls apart at the last second and you are already in contract on a new house, that line is what saves the deal. Fourth, do not touch your credit. No new cars, no new furnitures on credit, no opening a store card for any new couches. Your loan gets re-verified right before funding, and people blow up their own deal by buying a sectional couch. Fifth, ask about a recast. If you close on a new house with a smaller down payment than you wanted, some lenders will let you drop a lump sum on the loan afterward and re-amortize the down payment. This is not a refinance. There is usually a small fee, and ask if it's available before you sign, not after. And I have to say this plainly, I am not a lender and I am not a tax advisor. None of this is a promise about what you will qualify for. Get your own lender and your own CPA. 3 ways I have watched this all go sideways. 1, your buyer's loan dies after you already removed contingencies on the new house. This is the nightmare. You are not contingent on the purchase. Your deposit is at risk and your funding source just evaporated. So vet your buyer's lender the same way that you vet their price. A local lender who picks up the phone beats a slightly higher offer on an online lender that nobody can reach. And do not remove contingencies on your purchase until your buyer has removed theirs. 2, you keep the rent back too long. And here's a 21-day thing that I promised you. In California, a short rent back uses a form called seller in possession, and it is written for 29 days or less, and it is a license to stay, not a tenancy. Go past that and you're into a whole different form and a real landlord and tenant relationship, which in Los Angeles can mean local just cause rules and rent rules. Your buyer's attorney will tell them to say no. So ask for 30, take 21, and build your purchase timeline to fit inside it. 3, nobody talks about taxes until it was too late. 2 pieces. There is a federal exclusion on the gain from selling your main home. $250,000 for a single filer and $500,000 for a married couple filing jointly if you lived there the last 2 of the 5 years. And in Los Angeles, plenty of long-time owners blow through that time. And Prop 19 again, if you are over 55 with its 2-year window and its form. Both of those are CPA conversations, and the time to have them is before you list, not in April, guys. So that is the whole thing. Get your 3 numbers. Sell first, negotiate the rent back at the same time, you negotiate the price. Wait for the buyer to remove their contingencies, then write a clean offer with no sale contingencies. Close, stay put, close again, move once. The contingency is not what protects you, the sequence is. And if you are somewhere in LA right now doing the math for this in your head, that is exactly the conversation that I have every week with buyers. Comment below with where you're moving from and where you're trying to go, and I will tell you what I would do in your specific situation. And if you want the timeline I just walked through on a checklist, it is linked in the description. Make sure you watch this one next. It is based on what your house in LA is actually worth versus what the online estimates say. I'll see you on the next one.